You're listening to the Bruce and Deuce Show, but I digress show with Kipp and Cam. If you're easily offended or politically correct, this show is not for you. We will offend, and we do not apologize.
Except for Jurassic World.
All right, you're listening to the Bruce and Deuce Show with Kipp and Cam. I guess this is episode number 4 already.
Four.
Is that right? Yeah, number 4.
4 for the 4th?
4th for the 4th of July, but they're going to be banning that soon anyway, so get your fireworks now.
Yeah.
Okay, so last episode we talked about the Confederate flag and the Dukes of Hazzard being pulled from TV land.
Yeah.
And
kind of serious, and, I'm sure.
It makes me just want to, I don't even care, but it makes me want to go wave one.
Oh.
just because.
Yeah,
So we're going to take a little lighter turn. This is off of a spin-off of a previous episode, Bigfoot, UFOs, and Vampires. So this one is on UFOs. If they exist, where are they? What are they doing? Is there a cover-up? And we want to talk about this because to me, it's fun.
It is fun. Yeah, because I think the sky's the limit with that one. Pun intended. On the return there, 'cause, anyway, yeah.
I watch a little too many TV shows and a little too many movies, but there's a great show. It's called Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, that is a good show.
They do a really good job. And here's the thing with that show.
Guy with the hair. Aliens.
It was the aliens. He's actually got a new show, his own show. It's called In Search of Aliens. Yeah, I've watched the whole episode. He actually has a Bigfoot one.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Apparently there is a lot of Bigfoot researchers in the world.
And nobody can find anything. I mean, the aliens, they got technology. There's a way out for them not to find them.
They're just looking at
hair.
They're just looking at us going, what are these guys looking for? We're right here. But anyway, those are great shows, and I bring up Ancient Aliens because we want to talk about UFOs. And if you haven't seen that show, I recommend that show highly because here's the thing that's 100% true. Even if there's not UFOs, there's a lot in this world that we do not know that are going on right now that is historic evidence that they have found, that they have dug up, that we don't see on TV, we don't see on the news, we don't see in history books, but it's there!
That kind of goes back to the last topic, everybody's worried about this one segment of the thing, a classic TV show, whatnot, right? And yet, all this stuff that's real knowledge that could be really useful and meaningful, we're just glossing over, we don't know. I mean, this world has so much that we don't know and we can't get to. Even with all our phones and all the ways we can get information, what are we looking up? Kardashian, Buddy, or what? I mean...
Yeah, Jurassic World. I mean, these are things that are just entertainment and they're information. Even if it's true or real, it's just information. It's not really knowledge. You could say anything about anything you want.
I know, right?
Well, there's one in every... Anyway, I bring up that show. So, UFOs, Cam. We haven't talked about it a lot. Do you think UFOs are real?
I want to believe. I'm going to go Mulder on this one.
You want to believe?
I do. I want to... if I had more care, because I'm pretty apathetic, then maybe I'd actually try to search for that kind of stuff. But, I don't want... Because that's a subject that gets so into the woods, right?
Yeah.
And...
okay, let's go back. Let me redefine everything for us. Obviously, there's UFOs, in the technical term, unidentified flying objects. There's a lot of things you can't identify. You don't know what they are, if they're government or not.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
I'm talking about extraterrestrials, non-human life forms.
Well, I am a religious...
Besides political people.
I'm a not religious, I am a spiritual person, and I believe that there is something greater than just us. And so I think that why wouldn't there be existences? We can only see so far. We only know so far. And we only know the information that we can look up and that we're told.
Here's my question. Because I want to believe as well. And I think that I do believe because of my own personal experiences. But my big question is, same with the Bigfoot. Well, different in a way. But why are they hiding? Why don't they show themselves? What are they doing? They're just observing us? They're just using it for experiments? And they can't be afraid of us.
Why are they hiding? I think that would go back to our second topic, right?
Well,
don't you think they would be? I think they would be vilified. I think they might be. They'd probably be shot off.
No, but even if they were vilified, they have the technology to repel us. A Bigfoot, they're got to be scared because we could shoot it.
You'd think that maybe they don't.
Maybe, if there's other life forms and they're not more advanced than us, And they're kind of like
No, I think
Bigfoots or hobbits or...
No, I think that they are more advanced for us, and because they are, they're probably not dealing with petty squabbles. So the technology they've created has allowed them to be able to travel, or we don't know anything about the ocean. A lot of people say that they're coming from the ocean, the center of the earth, or whatever, what have you, right? If there was more camaraderie and love, and there probably wasn't this worry about money and hierarchy, there's larger camaraderie, then who knows, maybe the sky's the limit on what they're able to accomplish. So why would they create weapons, right?
Why would they create weapons? Well,
I don't know. That's
here's another term.
Just right in the blue.
I know, but here's the argument. It's basically since, the 1940s, since World War II and the atomic bomb, there has been an increase of alien and UFO sightings and activity, right?
I bet that that's more a conspiratorial cover-up, because if you watch Ancient Aliens, that makes more sense, especially if you put it into a kind of spiritual, eternal realm, talking about the angels coming down, the watchers, etc. like that.
Right, that's what they relate them to.
Yeah, and that makes a little more sense than, the Greys. I think maybe that's the misnomer that the government may have placed in there when Roswell hit,
Yeah.
Maybe somebody or a certain group of people that we don't know about back in, the 20s and 30s are really doing some research on these ancient aliens, right? And so somebody didn't like that. They had to come up a way to fictionalize it. Yeah, discredit it, make it look like a hoax. So now everything is just like, I got, probed by an alien,
Yeah, they make everything seem dumb. But the end result is, the idea is that the aliens are going to come to save us from destroying ourselves.
Well, I don't think that's true.
Obviously.
No.
I mean, what are they waiting for?
Yeah, they would stop ISIS or something, right? Maybe at one point. Maybe.
Yeah, why didn't they stop Hitler?
Yeah, or... Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hitler? I mean, how bad is it going to get until they're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So in that...
Or maybe they did help stop Hitler, and that was the problem. It's just like, oh, wait, we want, we want war. We want this contention because it's a business. So, Roswell happens because they were going to try to stop us, and they were going to come down and be the saviors. And they're like, well, you guys can't do that. So now there's...
Yeah, I mean, there could be a whole...
That's a little bit more than I really ever thought about on that subject.
But there could be a whole secret reason where they're helping us, but they can't really let us know.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. All right. So the Bigfoot question that I posed to you earlier, Cam, what percentage do you believe that UFOs from a different dimension or outer space are actually real and among us today?
Well, I'm going to go with my educational background and be right in the middle at 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah, because, 50% yes, 50% no.
I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm gonna do you one better.
Yeah.
I'm going with 51.
Okay.
49.
Area 51?
Yeah.
Okay, that works great.
You're listening to the Bruce and Deuce show with Kipp and Cam. Wow, that one. You're listening to the Bruce and Deuce show, but I digress show with Kipp and Cam.